Marvel has undoubtedly been in decline as of late, and it looks like Blade, an upcoming movie that has been in the works, might have a shot at being an incredible story that really focuses on Blade as a character and some awesome gory action.
Chicken it and make her name it gay!
Nice Shrek here, and welcome to my 524 subscribers. I hope you're having an awesome day, and if you're not a part of that 524, it's alright, I hope you're having a great day too. For those who don't know, or for those who just forgotten, Marvel has been tasked to make a Blade movie that was announced a few years back, and this is one of the announcements that I was actually really excited to hear about. I really enjoyed the first two Blade films, and when they announced someone like Mahershala Ali to be Blade, yeah, I know he's getting up in age, but this guy's a great actor and tends to take his roles in movies very seriously. That being said, this Blade film has been nothing but a nightmare when it comes to the production. This movie has had 5 different writers, 2 different directors, and now they are starting all over again because the main lead, Mahershala Ali, was going to leave this project entirely. Now, there was a pretty long article from Variety that was put out a couple days ago talking about a lot of the issues and drama that has been happening behind the scenes when it comes to Marvel and why Marvel has been failing. If you want to go check that out, by all means, go for it, but I am going to just cover the Blade portion here. Now, we all know that Marvel, as of stage 4 of their cinematic universe, has been an absolute mess, riddled with the worst case scenario of strong women and girl bosses. This tweet from Variety says that one person familiar with the Blade script changes says the story at one point morphed into a narrative led by women and filled with life lessons, with Mahershala Ali's Blade relegated to the 4th lead. I really think Marvel couldn't care less about the characters they own and about making money anymore. You have a movie called Blade. It needs to be about Blade first and foremost. But it's like I've said in other videos, these soulless companies love to use the name of familiar characters to draw out people, but when you watch the content, it's either not about the main character people actually wanted to see, or they radically change the character that the only thing they really have in common is the name. Marvel messed up Blade so badly that the script featured mostly women and life lessons, relegated Mahershala Ali to the 4th lead. Blade, a story about a vampire slayer, has found itself in production hell over at Marvel Studios in recent years, as it has now gone through 5 writers, 2 directors, and 1 shutdown 6 weeks before production. Things have gotten so dire with the project, in fact, that Marvel has had to convince 2-time Academy Award winner Mahershala Ali to remain attached to this project. Certainly, it's not difficult to blame Ali for considering walking away from this film, as a new report from Variety has revealed that at one stage of the script morphed into a narrative led by women and filled with life lessons that has relegated Blade to the 4th lead. Amid reports that Ali was ready to exit over script issues, Feige went back to the drawing board and hired Michael Green, the Oscar-nominated writer of Logan, to start anew. Speculation around town is that the studio is looking to make the film, now slated for 2025, on a budget of less than $100 million. As far as Michael Green doing the writing for this new Blade film, I really hope it's good. I mean, I really enjoyed Logan, but we'll see when we see it, I guess. Also, turns out things got so bad with Blade that Kevin Feige fired a Marvel exec. Marvel exec behind Blade reportedly fired because he didn't sound the alarm on the film's abysmal direction. It's one of the few times that anyone has actually ever heard Kevin Feige yell at someone. Now, there was this podcast that was going on, and they had a reporter on here that was kind of revealing some information. And what the reporter divulged was that they've been told that he was fired. Another source said it was parting of ways. I pushed back against that because I'm like, who leaves Marvel, right? It's a dream job for most geek executives. I don't think a lot of people are leaving on their own accord. He continued by saying, my source said, that Marvel didn't comment on anything like this, but they said it's one of the few times that anyone has actually ever heard Kevin Feige yell at someone. That was the quote. We could change that to raised voice, but it was one of the few times that this individual has heard Kevin ever raise his voice. So the executive on Blade, who I'm not going to name, you can maybe figure it out who it is no longer with Marvel, and that is confirmed. I mean, is it really too much to ask for a Blade film to be about Blade? And I guess the script had to be really awful for someone to get fired, because Kevin Feige and the people at Marvel have allowed some absolute garbage as of late, and I'm wondering why they just didn't let Blade turn to crap too. Was it because of all this information getting leaked and they wanted to make it look like they're the good guys fixing a bad film, or does the people at Marvel know that the formula that they have been using recently and the audiences that they are trying to get, the modern audience that doesn't exist, doesn't work? And if Marvel wants to try to salvage anything, it's to completely rip up whatever script they had and really focus on all efforts into making a good Blade movie, which I'm hoping happens. It won't bring back many people, but if they are able to at least put out one good film, maybe, just maybe, they can start to work their way back to telling good stories with good characters first. But what do you all think of this whole thing? If you like the video, and if you like this kind of content and want to see more, why not consider subscribing? Thank you all again for watching the video, and until we meet again.